tips and tricks for how you can refresh the garden in the rosiest way possible. Because I'm always gonna tie back roses to kind of a solution. Everyone thinks of roses as being a problem, but they can actually be quite a solution for you if you use them in the right way. We always think roses have to be quarantined into a little tiny area and, encased in boxwoods. That's not necessarily true. Mr. Alston wanted roses to be a part of the landscape, which is why he bred them to be disease resistant, repeat bloom. They're all fragrant, or 5 fragrance profiles. And just to have a lot of charm and grace. Lady of Shalott, which can be either a big arching climber, a big arching shrub, or a climber, is an amazing rose for Orangeburg County. And it does have that Clemson tiger kind of flavor, which I'm fond of, but it takes the heat and humidity quite well. And I absolutely love the way it's trained. It's planted on the corner of the porch, and then the canes are trained over, because remember, to get a climber to put out more flowers, you don't want to send the canes straight up. You want to send them into the bloomerang zone, which is about a 45-degree angle. So training them on the porch railings, and off of that, you're going to get the little flowering shoots, and that's where you're going to get the fullness in the flowers. So that's an excellent one. So we already touched on this, but this is Mr. Alston. I'm often asked, is he a real person? Is he like Tommy Bahama, or is this a real man? Is he a brand? He was definitely a real person, and he was a farm boy. He grew up in Shropshire, England, and he was in love with those old-fashioned roses, but the problem is they only bloomed once, and they only had like shades of like blush, pink, and sometimes a very blue-based crimson. And then what he did was he crossed them with the modern roses, which everyone said, this is where it's at, the hybrid teas is what everyone wants now. But he thought they were just too stiff. So when he crossed them, he got the repeat bloom, he got